Good afternoon, ma'am. Can I help you?
Yes, my husband passed away recently, and he wanted to be cremated, so I'm interested in an urn.
I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am. What kind of urn were you looking for?
Oh, what would you recommend?
Well, here at Urns or Us, we can customize an urn to fit the spirit of the deceased. Do you have any particular interests or passions that he had?
What?
Was there anything he was particularly fond of?
Well,
Football, Frank Sinatra, gardening?
no.
Did he have any hobbies?
Well,
Wood carving, hunting, bowling?
no.
Restoring vintage autos, decoupage, murder mystery dinner theater, Grand Theft Auto?
No.
Did your husband like to cook?
No.
Was he a jogger, perhaps?
Oh, no.
Was he fond of animals?
No.
Did he like to read?
No.
Appreciate music?
No.
Golf? Nature walks?
No.
Blackjack? Haiku poetry? Was he a conspiracy nut, perhaps?
What?
Area 51? 9/11? The JFK assassination?
Oh, no.
Oh, so he thought Oswald got off 3 shots in 5.6 seconds using a cheap Italian rifle, causing 7 wounds, and then was coincidentally knocked off at the Dallas police station?
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. We do have a single bullet urn, which is very popular among dead folks who accept the conclusions of the Warren Report.
Listen, I don't want anything
Was your husband
political.
a devoted father?
Not really.
A loving husband?
No.
What exactly did your husband do for a living?
He was a dentist.
Ah, we could do one of our popular tooth-shaped urns with a beautiful white enamel finish.
He hated his job.
All right, look, Mrs.
Thurman.
Mrs. Thurman, can you tell me something, anything, about the man you shared your life with for how many years?
36.
36 years, wow.
He had irritable bowel syndrome.
Okay, I could work with that. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe a twisted colon urn with bright orange and red spots to suggest inflammation. I mean, it'd be a challenge.
Oh, that's awful!
No, stay with me here for a second, ma'am. I mean, here's a man who battled cramping, abdominal pains, bloating, gas, diarrhea, constipation every single day of his life. Wouldn't it be fitting if his funerary vessel was an inspiring tribute to the ultimate triumph over that grim, invincible enemy?
He didn't triumph over anything. His stomach plagued him until his last hours.
Look, I'm really trying to help here.
I
but
just want a simple...
You're not giving me any clues.
What do you want to know?
Mrs. Thurman, did your husband enjoy pornography?
What?
Did he enjoy watching explicit images of fellow human beings engaged
I know what pornography is.
Of course.
Don't tell me you have pornographic funerary urns.
We don't.
Then why did you ask me if my
I
husband...
just wanted to get a complete picture of the deceased.
He loved pornography.
I see.
But
Well,
I'm not getting him a porno urn.
We prefer to use the term erotic crematory vessel.
I thought you said you didn't have pornographic funerary urns.
We don't.
Good, because I'm not getting him one.
Look, I'm really trying to help you here,
I
ma'am.
just want a simple container for my
All right,
husband.
fine. Why don't you get a plastic container at Walmart for $6.99 and toss them in the ocean?
I don't want a plastic container.
I'm sorry, look. We do have one very dignified urn with an engraving of Liberace dressed as Mao Zedong, riding Pegasus through the Aurora Borealis with escorts of flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz.
How much is it?
$178 plus tax.
I'll take it.
And we have a special deal right now. For an additional $200, we have a 3D printer which can print up a flesh and blood likeness of the deceased with an AT&T logo on his forehead that'll hug mourners and tell them he loves them at the funeral for up to 1 hour.
Could you do it without the AT&T logo?
I'm afraid AT&T sponsors all our 3D printing products.
Well, there won't be many mourners at the funeral anyway.
So just the urn then?
What did it really look like him?
We printed up my Uncle Marty for his funeral. The likeness was uncanny.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know, if you're on a fixed income, we could knock $30 off that quote.
Oh, no. Lloyd would never hug people and tell them he loved them. It would just be weird.
We could make him a little standoffish if you'd like. You know, a little aloof.
You can.
Sure.
I don't know. That's an awful lot of money to pay for a 3D likeness of my husband if he's just going to ignore everybody at the funeral.
It would be just like he was when he was alive.
You sold me.
That'll be $403.37.
Why does this urn have an engraving of Liberace dressed as Mao Zedong riding Pegasus through the Aurora Borealis with an escort of flying monkeys?
Well, you see, it all...
Who's that?
That's the master urn designer.
Excuse me. Can you tell me why this urn has an engraving of Liberace dressed as Mao Zedong riding Pegasus through the Aurora Borealis with an escort of flying monkeys?
You know, I'm glad you asked me that, Miss Thurman, because I've been giving it a lot of thought lately. And you know, some people say that death isn't the end. Others say that's just a bunch of crap. The crematory urn should not inspire ennui. It can make a pithy statement about life's pointless misery. No praying hands of flowers, no austere flying birds. If you decorate a vessel, it should be something quite absurd. Give me Moses in a jetpack, give me Gandhi with a big Smokey the Bear and Fred Astaire, tap dancing in the air. Now life's an existential wash that leaves you feeling cold. You think you're making progress, but you're just getting old. And when you reach the finish line, your reward will be an eternity of nothingness that you can't even see. So why not go out with a touch of nihilistic style and put his ashes in an urn that'll make some people smile? Come on! Give me Liberace as Mao Zedong in the Aurora Borealis. Fly Pegasus and you will surely miss the flying monkeys.